Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Welcome to Turmoil. It's our main event. Russ Cohle versus Thomas Archer. Or should I say Tom Archer. Starting out, we have Russ Cohle, one half of the undisputed OCW Tag Team Champions. Should be a great match. I'm here in the commentary booth with my friend Jake. How are we doing tonight, Jake?
Hey, it's me, it's Speaker Guy, the voice of OCW, joining you here for Turmoil. We got one half of the OCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Russ Cohle and Quartz. Recently, Nick, really making it known who their opponents were going to be at Summerside. That ladder match is set. We're going to have a great match for the Tag Team Championships at Summerside, but right now, we've got one half of those champions facing off against, as you said, Tom Archer?
Indeed, a Tom Archer, not Thomas Archer, I might add. But, you know, sure to be a great match. International champion coming out.
And there's the money falling from the ceiling as usual. Whoa, wait a minute.
Who the hell is this? That's Nicholas Maximus. What the hell is this?
And the man formerly known as Nick Bates, Nicholas Betamax, now Nicholas Maximus, the #1 stooge of your international champion here on Turmoil, Thomas Archer, really, it looks like taking the place of his mentor. And are we going to see a Maximus Russ Cohle main event?
I mean, Thomas Archer was booked to be here tonight, obviously sending in his stooge in his place. So I guess we're going to see a Maximus versus Russ Cohle main event tonight. And certainly not what I expected to see, but maybe it'll be a great match nonetheless. Still the same theme, same cash falling from the sea and not missing a step, taking right in the place of his mentor. So we'll see how this match goes tonight.
That big wide smile on the face of Nicholas Maximus as he gets to enter the ring for what I believe is going to be his first main event of his career. And he has got quite a challenge ahead of him here in Russ Cohle, Nick.
Indeed. We'll see if he came prepared. Here we go. This match about ready to get going. Russ Cohle, Nicholas Maximus. And the bell rings, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Russ Cohle starting out with the advantage of the side headlock.
Russ Cohle definitely has the advantage in these close encounters. You know, as we've mentioned many times on OCWTV, former MMA fighter Russ Cohle really showing off early here. We'll see if Nicholas Maximus is able to take advantage as he does there with a big-time neckbreaker.
Russ Cohle took the advantage early with the big hip toss, but decided to taunt instead of capitalizing on it. And Tom Archer, as he's called, took advantage of the situation. And now this beginning back and forth only takes one move to take control of a match at the beginning stages.
And the experience here from Russ Cohle, been the tag team champion for quite some time, on close to a year. Much more experience in the ring over Tom Archer. But right now, it looks like Maximus really thoroughly dominating this match. He's going to get a quick cover here.
Maximus, as you said, taking the early advantage. Russ Cohle definitely has the experience factor and definitely has a lot more on his resume, being one half of the OCW Tag Team Champions. And Russ Cohle's going to bring him up and take him down with a big brainbuster. It doesn't capitalize, picks him right back up, wants to continue the onslaught as he just goes to work.
That's a big-time wake-up call from Russ Cohle. Bonjour, Nicholas Maximus, and Cohle in full control now after the big-time brainbuster.
The Frenchman might not have been taking Tom Archer seriously. He didn't think that he was going to face him tonight, but instead he's going right back to classic Russ Cohle offense with a Southern-like suplex. Right back to the groundwork.
Always innovative in his offense. Always innovative in his offense is Russ Cohle. Here's the pin attempt after that big-time powerbomb. And Russ Cohle, he's got one of the biggest challenges of his career ahead of him here at Summerside, 1 year after winning the Tag Team Championships for the first time. And this is kind of a warm-up for him, you would think. Nice counter there from Cohle.
Russ Cohle got to get the juices flowing. It would be great to have some momentum heading into Summerside, especially against the lackey of the international champion, who may or may not have taught him well, as Russ Cohle just grabs his shoulders, takes him right back. And Russ Cohle doesn't look like he's taking this match too seriously, kind of taunting a little bit as he goes into a cover and hooks the outside leg, but he only gets a 1 count.
And Nicholas Maximus has a little bit of experience in his own right. Of course, he is known as Thomas Archer's lackey, the lackey of the international champion who was supposed to be here tonight. But as you can see, he's getting a little bit of offense of his own. He is not to be trifled with. He could sneak up and steal a win here.
Of course, if Russ Cohle doesn't start taking this match seriously, Tom Archer might just pull off the win, or should I say Nicholas Maximus. Oh, here it comes. Big DDT! Planting Russ Cohle. He's down to the mat. He's going to go right back on the onslaught. Not a lot of quick pins tonight. Try and make sure this match comes to a close. With a big, he let Russ Cohle take advantage there. And here's another big brain buster.
Another wake-up call. Russ Cohle has learned the arts of the Riot Elite, such as Bobby Mineo, and really capitalizing on one of his signature maneuvers there. And now going for a Drago suplex. Look at Maximus!
Maximus overpowering Russ Cohle to get out of that move. And now right back to the... Oh my god, he's just laying into Russ Cohle!
Brutal shots.
And now he's gonna... What's he gonna go for here? Oh, and a little kick to the midsection. Ted might need to look at that. That might have been a low blow. And Tom Archer just gonna bring him right back to his feet. For a Southern Light suplex of his own! Look at this! Beautiful. Hooks the outside leg into the cover. 1, 2! Oh, and Russ Cohle barely kicks out of that.
And Russ Cohle, and as you said earlier, I don't think he was taking it too seriously after he saw who was coming down the ramp right after him. But he better start taking Nicholas Maximus serious as he goes for the clothesline, because he might get snuck up on here in this Turmoil main event.
Ducks the clothesline. Big knee! Takes down Russ Cohle. Russ Cohle goes flying to the mat. And Russ Cohle kicks him right off, takes right back control. Russ Cohle is not something to be messed with. And if he starts taking this match seriously, I find it hard to believe that Tom Archer can continue this offense.
Cohle with wins over the likes of Mugen, Drago Caesar, Austin Lee. Like, Russ Cohle knows where he stands in OCW right now. Maximus still yet to make his mark, as he wasn't able to capture a title shot at Consequence, but right now looking to prove all the doubters wrong, really competing with Russ Cohle here tonight.
This has so far been a great main event. You know, you might not have seen it. You know, you think, oh, it's Nicholas Maximus, maybe not, but he's definitely putting on a show. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god! Big double underhook suplex from the top! Russ Cohle's in trouble. Nicholas Maximus puts the forearm right to the face, and Russ Cohle might be over! Oh no!
My goodness, that was 2 3/4, Nick. That was close.
Nicholas Maximus is putting the pedal to the metal. He wants a main event win over Russ Cohle. That could put him in a contention for a lot of things. Put the spotlight on Nicholas Maximus, and Russ Cohle just smacks him in the face. Tells him absolutely not. And here comes a vintage Russ Cohle classic. Big reverse Alabama slam right down to the mat.
And having a win over one of the biggest names in OCW, one of the biggest names on Riot, one of the biggest names in the champion scene right now would go a long way for Nicholas Maximus, dropping him down with a neck breaker. And I think what you said rings true right now. The real Thomas Archer definitely taught him right.
Thomas Archer being the protege. Gets dumped to the outside. But as I was saying, Thomas Archer, international champion. It's hard to argue with his credentials. Being his lackey. Oh, and he just takes a spill right into the steel steps. It's gotta hurt.
Russ Cohle throwing him right into those steel stairs. Of course, Cohle not unfamiliar whatsoever to the foreign object or the brawling on the outside of the ring. He has used those tactics in the past. He's a changed man now, but you gotta expect him to use those kind of tactics once the going gets tough. Oh man, and it's getting tough now!
Oh my god! I don't think his head connected with the mat there. Well, maybe it did. Maybe more of the facial region. It's kind of an angel's wings kind of type maneuver as Maximus tries to throw Cohle to the outside, but he tries it again, and there it goes. Over the top rope. What's Maximus looking for here?
Second time's a charm. You know what they say, Nick. Look out!
Big neck breaker! Takes Russ Cohle down to the canvas. It's been a pretty even matchup so far. Russ Cohle definitely was not expecting Tom Archer tonight, but he's getting a lot. And he puts the forearm to the face, big cover, and Russ Cohle kicks out at almost a 2 count.
Maximus really proving that he is worth his weight as an OCW competitor right now, really sticking pound for pound with Russ Cohle, who just refused to take him seriously in the early going of this match.
And Tom Archer tells Russ Cohle where he can stick it, and Russ Cohle sure didn't like that as he goes for a big overhead suplex, taking down Tom Archer. And Tom Archer's going to crawl to the ropes. And Russ Cohle once again going to taunt. Not really.
Well, looks like he's calling for the end here, Nick. It's only a matter of time. The Carcosa can come out of anywhere. Big clothesline from Russ Cohle.
Hooks the outside leg. Would it be over for Nicholas Maximus? And it is not. Nicholas Maximus, Tom Archer. You know, it's an interesting question that could be asked here. Will Thomas Archer need Tom Archer at his side for this International Championship match at SummerSide? Would it be useful for his lackey not to be hurt? Definitely a sacrifice here tonight. Oh, big DDT! Hanging rope DDT takes down Russ Cohle.
And Nicholas Maximus now gaining full control with that move. And now he's going to catch him in a head scissors and really pound that forehead. We're very even here in your Turmoil 236 main event. Who would have thunk it? Russ Cohle and Nicholas Maximus.
Definitely nothing anybody expected, but it's definitely paying off right now. A great main event so far, and each man trying to size each other up, and Tom Archer with a big elbow and a big clothesline, reminiscing of the buckshot clothesline. I think that's it. I think that's over. Well, Russ Cohle! Russ Cohle! Oh my God! Tom Archer! Who could
out of nowhere! What a clothesline! Unbelievable, just ruining the head and neck of Russ Cohle.
Who could have thunk it?
I am without words. Thomas Archer sends out his lackey, and to full effect, Maximus over Cohle here tonight at Turmoil. We've got one show till SummerSide. We will see you next week for OCW Riot.